It's been a while, and because I've waited way too long to unbox these dolls, instead of giving you $1 in this video, I'm giving you $2. So sit back, relax, and let's get into these deluxe Defalucies. Hola, high fashion doll lovers. My name is Christopher y bienvenidos to my channel. In today's video, I have not one, but two Defalucy deluxe dolls to unbox, review, and honestly play with. So let's get right into it. I still have both of the girls in their shipper box. I say both of the girls because honestly, I jumped right into doing this video that I do not remember which models these were. But let me sit back, let me get in my Rolodex of my head. I purchased the first one. Then there was a 1.5. Then there was model 2. I think this is 3 and 4. And the one that was recently announced with the high ponytail and the leather jacket is 5. The Lunar New Year doll does not count as part of the Icon series. So if I'm not mistaken, this is 3 and 4. The thumbnail will have the right information, but at the moment, this is what I got for you. Okay, cool. Let me let go of my drama and let me get the first one out. So because I don't understand the SKUs, I don't know who this is per se, okay? Their SKU is very generics. It literally only says item number DL003B. And the other one says DL003A. Yeah, I don't know how that would be different. But as I mentioned at the top of this video, these two are a little bit more special than the first two that I reacted to because these are considered deluxe dolls. So their box is a lot thicker than the original dolls, and it appears that unlike the original dolls that had flap in the center, these would be lifting up. So let me go ahead and take the plastic bag off of it. Okay. Oh God. There we go. I haven't touched a doll box in a very long time, and I specifically have not touched a Defalucy box in a very long time. And baby, there is a difference, okay? Throw all the shade you want, but the feeling that this box has, luxury. Even if the price is not up there with luxury, the box feels it. Oh, look at how easy this is to slide up. Fabulous. Anyways, before I get too excited, in the front we see the Defalucy logo, pretty much just her name. We have the same kind of pastel yellow color box. And in the back of the box, we have all of the standard business information that honestly doesn't really matter to us. Okay, so as you can see, I'm lifting it up. That's how this box works. Oh, I got a preview. I know which one it is. I'm so excited. Anyways, let me carefully just put this down. There's something on the inside, right? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just the DL in the black. I just said that out loud and I thought it was something else. Anyways, don't entertain that part. Oh, the feeling of this coat is just utter luxe. Damn, I wish I had a coat that felt like this for myself. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to open my eyes. I have to say something. This presentation right here is literally the things my dreams are made of. I remember a very, very, very long time ago thinking of what my own doll brand would look like. Yeah, I'm gonna go give you a little tidbit. It's not like I'm doing it right now. Still can though down the road. Putting that out there. I love the idea of really presenting this like almost a storefront. You know, we have the coat here with the hoodie on a hanger. We have these boxes. It's giving very much, she's a shopper. She's luxe. She's going to Fifth Avenue. Like, the little things go a long way when you've had nothing. Okay, that's not true. They go a long way no matter what. And these are the little details. Okay, let me remove that thread. It was bothering me. That just honestly like, oh, the buttons are so pretty. I can't. So anyways, as I was saying, here we have the coat. I can see the hoodie right underneath. Here we have the hanger, which does feel like it's made out of metal. Okay, metal. And then later on, we'll find out what's in these two boxes. It's probably like the shoes and the purse, but we'll figure that out later when I unbox, when we look over the details a little bit more up close and personal. And then underneath here, we have the doll. So this layer is like it's layers. But what exactly I would call it, I don't remember. But are we ready? I'm gonna let you see it first. I'm gonna let you see who it is first, than me. What is it giving? What is it giving? Is it giving? Baby, it's giving. Oh, it's giving. Well, now we know the bag is not in the box because the bag is here, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, she is stunning. This lip color is such a beautiful contrast to all of like the black hair and the black underwear. Defalucy is doing it for me, okay? I'm just gotta keep it 100 for you. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If this body gets upgraded again, because this is the upgraded torso I read somewhere, but if we give me a little bit more height, I'm sold because you have me everywhere else, Defa. Beautiful, beautiful. It's just such a clean screening, such a beautiful shade. Amazing, just stunning, just stunning. So I'm gonna put that down, and now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. What a Zegging girl, okay? Go ahead and take her out of the shipper box. Now, once again, I'm gonna repeat myself. Both of these dolls are deluxe dolls, meaning they come with just a tad bit more stuff than the first three. Because again, we had the Model 1, Model 1.5, and then Model 2. Those girls literally just came with like the outfit they saw. What makes these girls more deluxe is the coat and really the underwear that they come with. They just come with a lot more stuff than the first two girls. Okay. Jesus. That was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Box is literally the same. We just saw it. No different. Go ahead and, oh, it's nice like butter. Yes. Okay. Oh, baby. Oh my God, I don't even know where to put stuff anymore. So let's get into it as I ignore the R&B music behind me. And it's getting louder. Bring it on, New York City. What I love about the coats, though, is that although they're the same design, the fabrics chosen are very different. The cream coat has this like faux suede thing going on, while the black one is more of like a cotton wool coat. So we're presented the same. I can actually pull that up right here. So we have the two boxes, we have the coat, we have the coat on a hanger. Over here we have a white t-shirt, and over here we have a black hoodie. So presentation is the same, but items not fully the same. And I think that's what I really liked about these two dolls, is that they have a very cohesive look that looks very similar, but they have subtle changes that make them very individual. And we like that about them. Okay, let's go ahead. Now that we know who the first girl is, we already know who this girl is. Baby, this girl. Get into it. I'm letting you enjoy it first, but get into it. Like, do you see that beauty? Beauty, okay? Oh, baby. Baby! This skin tone in person with this lip and this hair. Again, honestly, I might keep it. I might keep it. This might be the first Defalucy that I keep. I've been donating them to a friend. If I could literally find a way to match this head to a different body, I'm over here looking at my two IT dolls that are going to be the models in this video, and I'm like, would that work? It wouldn't work. This girl's fabulous, okay? Fabulous. Love her. Love, 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 love her. Okay, I gotta put her down because I could stare at her for forever. All right. Whew, that was a lot, but it was a lot of goodness. Bring it on, bring it on. Loved it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And we're gonna calm ourselves down again. Okay, great. If you are new here, there goes the cough trying to creep up. I'm not gonna let it, If you are new around these parts, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox the dolls off camera completely. I'm gonna take a closer look at the items right after I show you what they were intended to look at. So I'm gonna go ahead and fully dress the girls, give you one of those like 360 views so you can see each one of them as they were intended to be styled. Then we're gonna take a look at their items individually. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna like compare them at the same time or if we're gonna do one after the other. Stay tuned to find out how I decide that. And then at the end of my video, my favorite part, the fashion show. As those that are familiar with my channel, the fashion show would be modeled by IT dolls because those are the dolls that I collect. And I invested in Defalucy clothing for my IT girls. So sit back. As we have come to expect with any Defalucy collector doll, we get a certificate of authenticity. So each one of our dolls today receives her own. Here we see the standard certificate information. And then in the back, we do have a care slip to let you know how to take care of your doll. Each one of our dolls also included this fabulous doll stand. Every time I see it, I love it a little bit more. It's just so chic. Love it. Now, as mentioned at the top of this video, each doll has items that make her an individual from the other, but the dolls also share a lot of items, like these sunglasses, for example. Each one of our dolls includes one of these, as well as the handbag. So we have the same handbag with each one of the dolls. It is this black faux alligator bag with hooks and a handle so you could wear it either or, meaning you could take these off and make it more of a handbag, or you can keep the strap and make it a crossbody. I would have loved if they would have made the bag in two different colors. I would have not mind the design. I think the design is really nice. You can also open it here. It does have magnets, as you see there, to kind of keep that nice little closure. But yes, I love the style of the bag. Love that it's a fabric bag. I would have loved two different colors. I know maybe not everyone purchased both of the dolls like I did. So, you know, here or there. But the coats are two different colors. The items of clothing are the opposite colors. So I think the bag being a different color would have been nice. But here I am. I have doubles. I'm not complaining about it. Okay, so this first box belongs to model number 3. Let's go ahead and take the lid off. And here we have the baseball cap with the DL initial on the front. It is a fabric hat, has a little tissue paper there to keep the shape. So we love that it's fabric. although I don't mind plastic hats. And then here we see the tube socks, right? That's what they're called, tube socks, for our shoes. They have the really cute little two black lines, nice little cotton material. They look really good. So this was in our first box for model number 3. Now in the second box for model number 3, let's see what we find. Here we have our boots. Now, I have a little pet peeve with these, mostly because can you spot them back there in the dollhouse? Yeah. These are the same exact shoes from the mini fashion brands, and I already had 2, and now I'm gonna have them doubled. This was another item in this doll that I would have loved for it to be in different colors. Like I would have loved for one of the dolls to have them in black and for the other doll to have them in a different color. And you're like, Christopher, what are you talking about? You haven't even opened the second doll. I remember that they both have the same boots as well. Okay. So bring on the doubles, I guess. But love that these boots, however, come in a box. Love that. Look at that, giving you like little shopping store vibes. I appreciate that at least. And now here we have pretty much what is the outfit for model number 3. Here we have the coat still on the hanger. We see the 6 buttons in the front. We see a little flap for pockets. They're faux, not really workable. We see a very clean straight line in the back. We see 2 little button details on either arm. And we're gonna go ahead and open up the coat over here. It has hooks for closures and opening. I know there's another word to call that, but right now it's not coming to me, so we're gonna just roll with it. Okay, perfectly. Then under the coat, we have a white t-shirt with a working pocket right there in the front. We have snaps to open and close that. And then underneath, we have a pair of drawstring shorts. Currently, the hanger has, you see a little cardboard there to hold on to both our items. And as I mentioned earlier, the hanger appears to be metal. So really, really love that about the hanger that's included. Love that it is not plastic, it's metal. It levels everything up. So once again, this is the full look for, well, I should say the clothing items for model number 3. Before we take a look at the items that were included with model number 4, I think it's best to take a closer look at model number 3 herself. Guys, well, first of all, from the angle I'm looking, these eyelashes gotta go. Like, this is just a little too extreme for me. Not my thing. It's just too much. I understand. I think at first I was really into the rooted eyelashes, and the more that I started to play and the more that I photograph, the more that I really have started to not care for them. And I'm sorry that I went down a rabbit hole with that, but it's that I'm looking at them from a different angle and, ooh, they look ridiculous. Anyways, this screening, let's focus on the screening. It is a fabulous screening. The like hazel green eyes with this beautiful brown lip and the color of the skin and the hair. I love this girl. I do. She's one of those girls that in your hand, you're just kind of like, oh, I need you in my life. Here we get a closer look at the earrings. Let me move the hair a little bit over. It's like really simple gold, not full hook, but it has a little pearl detail. You also see her underwear set that kind of gives you a very like sporty look on the top. And something that I really enjoyed about the underwear set that Defalucy design is I love the back design. From the front, I don't think you would have expected the back to be so stylish, but it honestly just works so perfectly and really shows the details that Defalucy is trying to include in the more collector line that they're doing and why I'm going crazy over this line. You know, subtle things like this really elevate miniature items, and I love that Defalucy takes it there. So I'm very excited to check out what model number 4 has. So yeah, once again, this was model number 3 that we're looking at now. Let's take a look at the items for model number 4. Let's start with the box first. Go ahead and open that lid there. Here we find the baseball cap. Now the difference here is that the baseball cap has the DL in a black embroidery while the other one had it in white. You see, I have two baseball hats, but with a slight difference to them. And I really, really love that. So that's why I'm like, they definitely could have done it when it came to the handbag and when it came to the boots, because they obviously did it in other places, but whatever. And here we have the hosiery, right? Hosiery, pantyhose, you get the drift. That is included for this model. You see another difference. Here we have pantyhose, and in the other model 3, we had socks. So again, the looks are very similar, but they have touches that make them different. And that's what I love about them. I just wish we would have gone a little bit further with the opposites situation, meaning like giving me the bag in a different color. I'm going to say that quite often because obviously it's the one thing that I'm irritated about. Moving on. And now let's check the second box for model number 4. Although I think we already know what it is. The boots. You see, like, you just gave me the baseball cap with like the black embroidery instead of the white embroidery. Why didn't you give me white boots instead of black boots? That would have been so cool. Okay, wishful thinking. Enough rants. Let's move on to the other items. As seen in the earlier part of this video, both of the outfits were presented similar, pretty much in the same format. Now, something that I did notice about the coat when I took it out is that from the front, they look exactly the same. However, when you turn it around, this one actually has a very different back. As you remember, the black one was a very clean middle seam. Now this has had more of an opening and it has a belt included. So again, love that we not only changed the fabric, but we also changed the design a slight tad bit. And that is enough to really give it a different vibe. Now let's go ahead and open the coat up in the front. Both coats have the hook as opening and closure. Oh, I didn't remove that thread. Well, it's okay. You see it, now you don't. Let me go put that on the table really quickly. Let's go ahead and take off the coat. Now underneath the coat here, we're gonna find a black hoodie, which I'm so excited for. I previously have the gray one and their hoodies are just chef's kiss. And then underneath we have black drawstring shorts. These shorts appear to be cut a little differently than the other ones. I'm gonna have to see when I finally put them on my other models if there's a difference, but they're cut a lot shorter, don't you think? And here we have the hanger in the same color, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, instead of a t-shirt, now we have a hoodie. We have shorts, but the shorts appear different. I am very curious to see what this looks like. Am I going crazy? I cannot not show you model 4 after I've shown you model 3, especially when they're not the same girl. I have to say that the lip color here is the standout. I think it suits her so well with the black hair and the black underwear. It really is a really nice pop. The shade of brown of her eyes is absolutely stunning. Here we see that her earrings are a lot smaller. It's just like a little C. Oh, look, a little C for Chris. Don't we love that? And her underwear set is different. The cut of the underwear is the same, but the bra top is very different. Here we see one with straps and not such a high neckline in the front. And then in the back, we have a similar hook at the bottom, but we also have little details on the strap to adjust. So again, the more things Defalucy includes as she evolves, the more details we're seeing and the more that I'm loving the attention to details that they are giving us. I do have to mention, this hair could probably use a wash. It feels really, if it was like a real person, I would have said it was like oily, but I don't think this is oils. But yeah, it's a little, I think it needs a wash. The blonde beach waves were a lot softer than this. And she's also really thickly rooted. There's a lot of hair going on here. It doesn't feel heavy, but you could feel a lot of hair. Eyelashes are giving the same vibe from this angle, which is the one that I was looking at. And yeah, I'm okay if they go. I really am. Yeah. Really, I'm okay with it if it goes.